Good morning, it's Andrea, and I'm out for a walk. It's one of my favorite places, at least one of my favorite places that's close to my house. It's a park. Right now I'm actually walking on a disc golf course. I come out here about once a week. Spirit usually lets me know when it's time. And this morning, there's a couple of things that I want to share. It's been on my heart a lot lately about how we respond, how we habitually communicate with others. And noticing that there's this sense of obligation to, when we're visiting with someone, or any kind of conversation really, to react, respond, do things in a prescribed way, and noticing the discomfort that comes up when you lean into what would it be like if I didn't respond in the way that I'm expected to, or that I perceive I'm expected to. There's a couple of things as I'm saying this. One is, what beauty would it be if we stopped coming from habitual responses, or sort of the ways that, you know, somebody tells you a story and you're nodding your head, or you're shaking your head, oh, or you're reacting, right? They're talking fast, you talk fast in response. It's a reaction versus what you really want to show up like, how you want to show up, the words you want to use or not use. What if you just didn't say anything? Our concern often is, how will that be received? It's not really our business how it's received. Our responsibility is to ourselves. Our responsibility is to, if we feel space, allow it. If in our heart words arise or a hug arises, will we choose to do that? Will we choose to allow those things to come through? I noticed this yesterday. I was having a conversation with someone that I've only met one time, and noticing the differences as I worked through. We sat for a couple of hours having coffee, you know, and it was interesting to me. It was an opportunity to work through this more and more, and I've been playing with this a lot. When I would come in with sort of, this person would say something, and then I would react or share a story, and it was very 3D sort of type of communication, not trusting the space, thinking that, well, once we know each other better, I can respond the way I would like. And that's bullshit, man. I call bullshit on myself, and invite each of us to do that, to notice. If you don't want to use words, if you just want to step back and be spacious, do that, right? So what I'd like to do is a little clearing for that. And so I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're just gonna have a little sit and a little clearing to release whatever's in the way of us just being as we are. Not out of habit, not out of acceptability, just being as we are, as we're supposed to be, because that, my friends, is the most outrageous, audacious, limitless way of being, at least in this current reality. It's what we're going towards, so why not do it now? Why not do it now? Interesting, a dry creek bed. This has obviously had a lot of water run through it over its time. Tree roots. A ravine, a rut. Fresh water can flow through it when the rains come. And nothing at all sometimes. It's a channel, just like we are. A channel for when the rain comes. It directs it where it needs to go. And when there's nothing, when there is no rain, when there is no overflow, it sits just waiting. Clearing the flow that is blocked. May we create new paths, new pathways from the old, expected, steady paths. May we indulge in something new, something unexpected. The big paths, the broad paths are obvious. And then there are the small trails leading off into unusual places. Surprising places where the unexpected can happen. Always aware. Always conscientious. The road less taken, leading us to brilliant dappled sunlight, leading us back to ourselves.